Do I really need a realtor has been surfacing so much more just because, of course, the NAR settlement that's about to take place come August 17th. And I just felt like it's what a better time to talk about the value of working with a real estate agent than now. So today we're going to jump into just some of the reasons why so many people use a real estate agent when it comes to actually purchasing a property. Now, don't get me wrong, not everyone's going to use a real estate agent because some people are outliers. Like they've bought and sold houses without using one, and kudos to them. But for the majority, I would say they need a real estate agent, someone who's going to guide them, help them, assist them. I always say hold their hand through the process and make sure that they're comfortable and confident. So, before we jump into everything, of course, I am Keyra Ford. I'm your real estate cheerleader, aka your favorite Dallas real estate agent in Dallas, Texas. And if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, this channel talks about giving you confidence and investing in yourself through real estate. So if you haven't subscribed just yet, make sure you hit that notification button and that subscription button to join the fam, honey. So let's jump into it. So one of the main reasons why people pick a professional to actually represent them through the home buying or selling process, and it's really to learn the area. There's going to be, moments where you're like, what's the market look like in this area? Because everything is hyper local. So just because maybe where I live is in Addison, just because Addison is a seller's market doesn't mean that Northlake, which is in Denton County, is a seller's market. Actually, out there, it's going into a buyer's market. So not only do we help you learn the area, we also help you really see long term. Would this be a good area where you're able to, turn it into an investment property? What would the investment property look like? How much would that rental income be? What are the rental properties going in that area? So we truly help you learn and know the area, because some people who are relocating, from California or New York or Chicago to Dallas, because 300 people move here a day. Yeah, you heard me right. 300 people move here a day. It's getting crazy. Traffic is getting bonkers. I mean, yeah, but for those people who don't know the Dallas area, and even people who are local that just stay in their like little bubble, they need to know what areas can they go and actually afford a property. And lastly, of course, we want to make sure that you feel safe. Like, of course, we can't tell you what areas are safe or not, but we have resources that you are able to go and research those areas. And when I say research, you just put in the zip code to be able to get an idea of what's the activity going on in that local area. Okay, so understanding market trends and comparing houses to one another is so important, because a lot of people will just go and look on Zillow or Realtor.com. But remember, Texas is a non-disclosed state, which means that you will not know how much a house actually sold for unless a realtor can look it up for you. So that's another reason why you truly want to work with a real estate agent who's partnering with you. Also, guys, if you are relocating or a local in Dallas, Texas, and you're thinking about investing in real estate, go ahead and schedule a strategy session, and that will help you get from where you are to where you want to be. So that means if you're looking to move in the next 9 days or 10 years, let's get you started. Let's get you educated so you can make a true informed decision. Now let's get back to it. So after you know the trends, the next thing is, of course, you want someone who's going to negotiate contracts for you, because honestly, contracts are like nitty gritty. There is so many different terms. There's so many things that will make a offer competitive. How will you be able to actually put in competitive offer in if you don't even know what new things are going on with the contract? Like literally, the last 2 months, we have had several contract changes. And if you're not in the industry full time, it'd be very easy for you to miss these types of things. So super important to partner with a full-time realtor who is a professional, someone who has your back, who's going to educate you, someone who's going to help you see long-term, because long-term predictions will help you make an informed decision. Also with price, that's the best time to be able to compare price to price, but you wouldn't know those prices unless you had a realtor, because once again, Texas is a non-disclosed state, which means you will not know what a house sold for unless a realtor has told you. And a huge thing too that I see a lot of clients or relocating clients is avoiding pitfalls and understanding inspection reports, because Sometimes the houses can look very beautiful on the outside. Someone has flipped the house, but it's not livable. So when you get that inspection report, how do you know what's important? Because an inspector is supposed to tell you what's wrong with the house. Honestly, an inspection is a little bit of a negative experience because you're like, why is there so many things wrong with this house? But an inspector is there to tell you what's wrong with the house so you know what you're buying. But also when you work with a realtor, you're having their vendor list, people who can give you discounts on some of the things that you want to fix. And then also they can help, with negotiating when it comes to repairs, because not everything is something that you want to ask a seller for, because you can really turn off a seller and a seller not want to work with you. So I would say understanding the inspection and really avoiding pitfalls, which is like getting into a house that's a money pit, is so important. But also realize that a home inspector, someone who built the house, is human. So there can be mistakes. There can be things that are wrong with your house. No house is perfect, including a new construction. And that kind of leads me into the next thing, which is building a reliable team. I know that so many people say, well, Keyra, like, why would I need to hire a real estate agent when it comes to new construction? Well, one, the sales rep works for the builder. So if anything ever went sideways or didn't go as planned, they would be advocating for the builder because the builder pays them versus you. And two, as a real estate agent, I know what to negotiate. Price is still negotiable. Everything is still negotiable. But if you don't truly know that or what to negotiate, they can give you whatever they decide to give you, or they could say they're giving you something and wrap it into your loan. And so you do want someone who's going to advocate for you. And I did touch a little bit on a team. You want someone who has a team. And I'm so grateful to have an amazing transaction coordinator, Bella. She helps my clients from contract to close. She is so detail oriented. She makes the process, and I don't even really like to say process, she makes the experience of purchasing and selling a house so rewarding. You want it to be stress-free. If you're not working with a real estate agent and you're trying to navigate all the deadlines and navigate all the things, it's going to be very stressful because you're going to be like, what the heck am I supposed to be doing? I don't do this on an everyday basis. So it's super, super important to partner, not even hire, partner with a realtor, because you have to do your part and they're going to do their part to give you a fulfilling experience. And my last couple suggestions, or I'm just offering you some advice. Find someone, that you like to communicate with, because sometimes buying and selling a property can go way longer than we expect because the market is very volatile. It does change. Also, make sure it's someone who is locally competent. They have local knowledge, someone who has not just experience, because some people will say they have 20 years of experience, but it's like, yeah, and they've sold like 5 houses. So make sure that their experience, however, they actually help people get results, which is either buy or sell. And my last thing would be, make sure you actually know what the experience is going to happen for you, because just buying a house shouldn't just be just buying a home. It should be an experience. You should be like, holy smokes. I actually have a client who one time told me, like, it doesn't even feel like I'm buying a house, Keyra. This is kind of scary. Like, you made this so seamless. You made this so easy. And I'm just so grateful. And so make sure that the person that you're picking is passionate and they're going to actually advocate for you to be able to create legacy wealth through real estate. So, you know my drill. I know that this video has brought you value. So make sure you share with someone that you believe that this will help. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and notification button so you are notified every time that I post a video. And once again, if you are looking to relocate or you're local in Dallas, Texas, but don't have a realtor just yet, allow me to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. So if you're looking to move in the next 9 days or 9 years, we want to help you schedule that strategy session. But until then, see you next time.
Oh my gosh, there she is. It's Keyra Ford. Keyra Ford. You don't know what? Never heard? Oh my gosh, she slays